Now, from Wish TV, this is The Zone Extra, presented by Franciscan Health Sports Medicine.
Coming up on The Zone Extra, football hits the postseason, and the soccer state finals have arrived.
Goal! Noblesville.
Tonight in our Coach's Corner, meet the man who led GUERIN Catholic football to an upset win last week. Plus, our Athlete of the Week looks to take Whiteland on a deep tournament run.
I'm not going to jinx ourselves, but we're just going to ride it out.
Find out how you can be a part of the show with our top plays. The Zone Extra starts now.
Hey, good evening to you and welcome to the Zone Extra, everybody. I'm Anthony Calhoun. Postseason action rolls on across the fall sports landscape in our Coach's Corner. Tonight, after a big win in the opening round of sectionals, GUERIN Catholic football coach Tom DILLEY joins me in studio. Plus, in our Athlete of the Week, Charlie Clifford introduces us to Whiteland star running back Chase Valentine, and you won't want to miss our top play of the week from the Lebanon Tigers. Also, you know what? We want to hear from you tonight as well, so stick around for a chance for you to find out how you can be a part of the show in weeks to come as well. Now let's get right to business and check out the look in sports this week. Friday was the beginning of the football tournament in classes 1 through 4A. 9-time state champion Ron Colley kicked off its postseason run with a 46-point win over Crispus Attucks. Who will they face tomorrow? Beech Grove. That's right. The Hornets advance with a blowout victory over Shortridge. In Class 3A, Tri-West won its 5th straight game. The Bruins get a 26-14 win over Indian Creek and will meet Greencastle coming up tomorrow. In Action 1A, action that is, Covenant Christian remains unbeaten as the Warriors roll to a 75-7 win over Edinburgh. They get Park Tudor tomorrow. And in Class 2A, two-time defending champion Western Boone begins its tourney run with a 25-3 win over Speedway. After the game, the Stars said they know a potential three-peat won't be easy.
I'm real proud of this group. I mean, this, when you have sectionals anyway, it's a different game. Everybody's 0-0. Speedway's a heck of a team. They play hard. They play a really good schedule during the year. To come out, the elements were crazy tonight.
We have a ton of young guys, but we've been progressing every game. I'm so happy with it, so proud, and we plan to keep winning and keep going.
All right, meanwhile, the defending 3A champ Bishop CHATARD kicked off its postseason run Friday night. The Trojans used a strong first half to put the game out of reach and come home with a 35-0 win over Hamilton Heights. After the game Friday night, head coach Rob Doyle, he joined us live on the Zone for FaceTime Friday.
We take each game 1 week at a time, one championship game at a time, because it's one and done. So our focus is going to be on GUERIN and GUERIN alone. And you saw tonight they had an upset win. So you never know what could happen. And Tom DILLEY used to coach here. He's head coach at GUERIN. Tom's a good man. He's an excellent coach. Yeah. And I know they'll be ready for us.
All right, great to have Coach on the show with us on Friday. Meanwhile, we are through cross-country semi-state action, and runners are set for the state finals this weekend in Terre Haute, with several Central Indiana teams advancing as semi-state champions. On the girls' side, congrats to the Bulldogs of Columbus North and the Greyhounds of Carmel, who won their semi-states. And boys' action last weekend, Brebeuf, Hamilton Southeastern, and Columbus North all took home semi-state hardware. Good luck to all the runners hitting the course for the state finals coming up on Saturday. And the matchups are set for the state finals in boys and girls soccer. Tomorrow night at Grand Park, we got Park Tudor taking on Lafayette Central Catholic in the Class 1A girls championship match. Saturday afternoon, the Cathedral girls go for a Class 2A title as they face Fort Wayne Bishop Dwenger. And in the girls, Class 3A defending champion and top-ranked Noblesville looks to go back-to-back Saturday night. The Millers advance to the state finals with a 2-0 win over South Bend St. Joseph. Head coach Mike Brady says after a season of so much uncertainty, his team can't wait to compete for a championship.
We're just excited that we've made it through the season, and we're glad that all the schools were able to play soccer as long as they did. I mean, when this season started, we thought it might only be 2 weeks long. But just to have made it this far and have a chance and an opportunity to, again, defend the title, I mean, the girls are excited. They've worked hard all summer. They've, again, played well all year. They'll need to play better on Saturday. But, yeah, we're fired up for the opportunity.
Should be a good one. So who will the Millers face? Well, GUERIN Catholic, yeah, the Golden Eagles knocked off Columbus North 2-1 in the semi-state to advance to the championship match, and they are excited about the program's second ever state finals appearance.
They're very excited for this opportunity. We went here, got to this point in 2017, and for the seniors this year to be able to cap their high school career by returning to the state finals is a blessing and truly exciting opportunity for them.
We have worked extremely hard this season to get to the state final. From the first day of summer practice, we've talked about how state is our goal, and every week we touch on that is our goal. I think being a really small school in 3A is something to really be proud of to be at this point in the tournament, and I think Noblesville is obviously a really solid team, so we're going to have to bring our best to beat them, and I think that's just going to make it even more special.
How about that? Can't wait. So here's the matchup. All eyes will be on Saturday night at Fisher's #1 and undefeated. Yes, Noblesville getting set to take on the third-ranked GUERIN Catholic coming up. 8 o'clock is the kickoff for that matchup coming up there. All right, meanwhile, volleyball crowned regional champions last week, and winners are preparing for semi-state action on Saturday. In Class 3A, Brebeuf will face Silver Creek for a trip to the state finals. And in Class 4A, unbeaten Yorktown will take on Providence. In the Class 4A, it was a big upset in the regional final as McCutcheon comes back from being down 2-1 and defeated previously unbeaten and #1 ranked team in the country, Hamilton Southeastern, in a thriller. And in Class 2A, defending state champion Heritage Christian dropped the opening set but came back to win the next 3 to defeat Triton Central in the regional final. Up next for the Eagles is a semi-state matchup against Bar Reeve that's coming up. All right, time for a break, folks, but we have much more ahead here tonight on the Zone Extra. Glad you're with us. Up next, yep, it's the Coach's Corner. After a big win in the sectional opener, his Golden Eagles face top-ranked Bishop CHATARD tomorrow. GUERIN Catholic football coach Tom Dilley is here with us. Also ahead, we're going to introduce you to our Athlete of the Week who hopes to help Whiteland run away with the Class 5A football title. Stick and stay. We're back right after this.
This is the Zone Extra, presented by Franciscan Health Sports Medicine.
We're back here on Zone Extra. Anthony Calhoun here with you tonight. Time now for our Coach's Corner. His team is coming off a great upset win over 3A, #3 West Lafayette, and this group, you know, for us this week, gears up for a sectional semifinal showdown with top-ranked and defending champion Bishop CHATARD. Please welcome to the Zone Extra show here tonight, current GUERIN Catholic and longtime Indiana High School football coach, the great Tom Dilley, here with us tonight. Coach, thank you so much for joining us. And man, we go way back. I've been in this market 22 years. You've been coaching in this town, this area, over 20 years as well. But congratulations on the win last week. And I know one thing's great. It's always nice to be playing some football in the latter part of October, right?
Oh, absolutely. You know, playoff football in Indiana is a really exciting time, and we're really just thrilled we have another opportunity to play this week and try to put together a good week of practice and play our best game on Friday.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about your team this year and what do you like from what you're getting from these young student athletes here?
You know, I think we've had great leadership. Our senior class is not big in numbers, but they've all done a nice job of leading our team, especially in this uncertain year. And we play a really, really tough schedule too. Danny Rode, who we're seeing on the screen right now, is a fantastic co-captain on our team.
Yeah,
and a great player. Had a great game last week, and you know, his classmates. The biggest thing about this year to me is that senior class and the leadership they've provided.
After a big week last week, how do you get your team right now to focus in, taking on the best coming up on Friday night?
Sure. I mean, they're obviously familiar with Bishop CHATARD. We're in the same conference, play them every year. and some years twice. So, you know, our guys are very familiar with what they're up against this week. But the bottom line is, you know, we feel like on our team it's about us just playing our best football game. So regardless of who you're playing, you know, we want to have a great practice every day and get better. And, you know, hopefully we'll have a real good one tomorrow to finish up the week and be ready to play on Friday.
Yeah, you know, we were talking about this before we came on the air here tonight about just being at GUERIN Catholic. I have a lot of respect for that place. I know you have great facilities there, great administration supporting you. 7th season there. You haven't had a losing season at all there. What has it been like to be a coach at that school, and how the support you have, not just from the administration, but from the parents and those students all buying in?
Sure, it's a great community. We're real proud of our community and how much everybody's involved. The parents are wonderful, very supportive, and anything we need, they step up. And the school administration's been great from day one. They want these kids to have the opportunity to be great at what they do, and they support us in every way they can. And it's been a very enjoyable time for me personally there, and they've really taken care of my family as well. And we've all felt at home from day one. So we're proud of our community and real happy to be part of it.
You know, and you've been on our journey. I mean, you've had some adventures. You've been at many schools here in Central Indiana. What has made you to, you know, and you've had success really everywhere you've gone. What made you say, hey, you know what, I want to continue to do this? I assume it's the love of the game, number one, and also being around these student athletes, right?
Sure. I mean, I think anybody that's involved in this profession, we love the game that we coach, but there certainly has to be a real strong desire to help these young people become better young people. Yeah. And this is just kind of the vehicle to do it. And thankfully, we get to try to affect these young men, and we have some managers, young ladies on our team, through something that we really love to do too. That's, you know, it's a hobby of ours and our job. And but the bottom line is helping these student athletes become better for their experience and turn into great husbands, wives, fathers down the road.
Well, so here you guys go. It is no doubt it has been a tough year for everybody, and dealing with this pandemic, COVID-19. I think it's a blessing that we're actually talking about you getting ready for a sectional semifinal coming up on Friday. But you guys missed 2 games this year because of COVID-19. How much of a challenge has it been for you and your staff navigating and trying to make sure these kids are smart, being careful? You can see masks on right there. How challenging has it been?
You know, it's been different. There's no doubt, but I think especially with the support of our school and the way that they've set up the schedule, being on a little bit of a hybrid or blended school day has really helped maintain the social distancing and all that kind of stuff. Early on, we were 100% back in the building, and we did have a number of contact tracings and quarantine issues that affected us early. But once everybody got their bearings a little bit, and we got the protocols in place, and everybody's been really good at following them. Coaches have handled things. We'll even have meetings in the building, but have them in 5 or 6 different classrooms, and all Zoom into the same classroom, even while we're, you know, just the other side of the wall. So it's been different, but now that we're used to things, I don't think it's, you know, an ongoing hardship. Our kids and our coaches, it's just something you have to do to be able to do this thing that we love to do. So it's not a sacrifice at all in that regard.
Yeah, I tell you what, you know, a job well done by yourself, your staff, and just all these coaches here, and student athletes and the parents as well. Safety is number one, and here we are getting ready for week 2 of the postseason. It didn't just happen overnight, if you will. It took a lot of hard work from a lot of people. So thank you so much for that. All the best to you guys coming up on Friday, tomorrow night against CHATARD. All the best to you and your team, Coach.
Well, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks for coming in. Okay, we're going to take a timeout. Still much more ahead here tonight on the Zone Extra. Star running back carries an important message everywhere he goes. And tonight, our Charlie Clifford sits down with our Zone Extra athlete of the week in Whiteland. Plus, we take a look at our game plan tomorrow night of a busy night of postseason action on the Zone. That's coming your way after this.
This is the Zone Extra, presented by Franciscan Health Sports Medicine.
Welcome back to the Zone Extra. Our athlete of the week teaches us to embrace our differences An uphill climb came early in life for this star running back. And according to our Charlie Clifford tonight, he isn't looking back.
Central Indiana's top rusher this season writes his own lyrics. Chase Valentine jamming out as a senior at Whiteland despite behind the scenes battling an unfair opponent.
When I was younger, I had a lot of ear infections, and I'm thinking that's what caused it, but I'm not sure. And I just always had hearing loss. I used to wear hearing aids, and if I have a struggle, I play my guitar and I'm stress-free.
He's a battler. You know, he runs that way, he plays football that way, he practices that way. He kind of goes through that way where he's kind of fighting for what's his. He's got other talents. I just didn't know he could sing.
With Valentine's near 9.5 yards per carry and over 1,400 rushing yards this season, Whiteland is working for its first sectional title in 6 seasons.
I'm not gonna jinx ourselves, but we're just gonna ride it out. I mean, practice every day, and we're not gonna think about the future as much. We're just gonna think about the week.
How does Whiteland begin to say goodbye to a person like Chase Valentine? The good news for the Warriors, there are 2 younger Valentine brothers that hope to be on this field on Friday night soon. As for Chase, saying bye to his teammates, that's a tough one.
A lot of memories, a lot of things I'm gonna be leaving back once I'm gone. I hope my brothers leave on the Valentine legacy and keep going through Whiteland as what Valentines do.
His individual accolades and awards and, you know, winning a rushing title maybe and those kinds of things. To him, it's about the team.
A warrior, afraid of nothing. Charlie Clifford, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.
Well, Charlie, what a great story right there. Okay, time for a break, but still much more ahead here on the Zone Extra, including our play of the week. Plus, we look ahead to a great Friday of football on the Zone coming up tomorrow night.
This is the Zone Extra, presented by Franciscan Health Sports Medicine.
All right, welcome back to the Zone Extra. One of our favorite parts of covering high school sports is the passion of both the players and the fans in the stands. The school spirit we see is incredible every week as we go, and each fall we award the prestigious Zone banner to the school with the best school spirit. And this is what the students are competing for. The Zone Championship banner presented by Crew Car Wash is a year unlike any other, but we are giving this huge banner to the school that is in the zone and has the best school spirit. Which high school is going to be the 2020 champs and claim this awesome banner to hang up at your school at the end of the season? We will announce the top 8 schools tomorrow night. So show us your best socially distanced spirit in person and on social media. All right, now it's time to take a look at our play of the week. Each week we will feature one of the top plays from the world of high school sports right here in Central Indiana. Plus, we want you to get involved. We would like for you to be featured on a future show. Here's how it works. But first, here is this week's top play. Lebanon hosting Frankfurt, and great play here, faked by Tigers quarterback Garrett Harker, who connects with Caden Bognes here, who tight ropes the sideline for the touchdown. Let's see that again. Lebanon wins 29-0 and hosts Western coming up tomorrow night. Our crew's out covering high school sports, see all types of action, and we want you to be involved. Here's the deal. All you got to do here is go to our website or tweet at me and send your videos in. You could possibly be featured on an upcoming show right here on the Zone Extra. Okay, so meanwhile here, we got the game of the week coming your way. We got Pike against Carmel, our Mighty TV Channel 23 game of the week Friday, tomorrow at 7 o'clock over on our sister station, Mighty TV Channel 23. That one should be a good matchup as well. Okay, so it's a big night of high school football action coming your way, and we will be live at that Carmel game coming up tomorrow on News 8 at 5 o'clock. Plus, we have crews throughout Central Indiana bringing you highlights of not 1, not 2, not 15, but 21 games on the Zone tomorrow night at 11:08. Here's a look at our game plan. Some of the key matchups we'll be following coming your way on the Zone tomorrow night. HFC against Fishers, that rivalry game taking place. We'll have highlights of that. Here's a look at some other matchups coming your way as well. Another rivalry game, Lawrence Central against Lawrence North. Tune in tomorrow night, 11:08 for the Zone right here on Wish TV. Okay, folks, that's going to do it for the Zone Extra. Don't forget, we are always here Thursday nights, 7 o'clock. on the Zone Extra. Have a good one, everybody.